Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to be talking about how to do HTML relative paths. We've been working with this already throughout the semester, but when using PHP includes, this relative path becomes incredibly important. The reason being, if we don't have the correct path, then if we include, for example, our navigation on any page in the website, if that path is not correct, we could break those links. And let me just demonstrate an example. So I'm going to use this index.php that we created earlier that refers to the nav file. Here's my nav file, and it's looking for index and birds. These are the only two files that we've created to this point. So let's create another one. So I'm just doing a file save as, but I want to put this in a subdirectory because say I have a grouping of files that need to go together. So I'm going to do trees as a new folder. I'm going to create, and this is going to be the index page within trees. I'm going to save, and it says update links. I generally speaking say no because I don't like what it does. Okay, so this is saved. So let's go out to FileZilla and upload this. And I had this in PHP template is where those files were at. So I'll go back out there. Here's my trees folder with that index file in it. I'm going to drag that over. Just going to open it just to show that it's there. So now we have birds, index, there's our includes, and let's go take a look. So here is our index page out in our browser, and we are not looking at a local file. We're looking at it after we uploaded it. So we have homepage, trees, flowers, other signs. We have homepage, birds, flowers, other signs of spring, and trees. Well, we can't navigate to the trees folder. Watch this, because it's not looking for it in the correct folder. It says it's looking for it in PHP template trees. This is a problem. Well, we know that we created another folder, so this is just for the sake of demonstration. I put it in a folder called trees, and we actually named that file index. So here is that file. So we are in trees now. If I go to my home page, it doesn't look like it changes because it is looking for an index file in that directory. What happens if I try to go to birds? It gives me an internal server error, but the reason is found in our address bar. It says because in our nav file, it just says go to birds.php. Let's take a look. In our nav file, right here, it just says go to birds.php. Likewise, to go to the home page, it says just go to index.php. And trees, it just says go to trees.php, and we changed that. So we need to change some of those things so that we can find them no matter what folder they are in. So what I'm going to do is I need to go to the root of my website and give it a relative path. So in this case, for index, I need to put a /, and I'm going to type in ICT375 because this is my folder. Let me just double check and make sure I'm spelling that correctly. Nope, see ICT375, there's no dash. So ICT375, and then it's in a folder called PHP-template index. So this is what it's going to be looking for. And likewise, I need to do the same thing in front of birds. So I'm just going to copy this part of it and go in front of birds. And trees is a little different, but I'm going to go ahead and paste that in there. But I need to give it a folder called trees and change this file to index. Now I'm going to save this, and now if I upload my nav, make sure it goes in the includes folder, I'm going to overwrite it, back out to my browser, get back to a page that I know works, so I'm on the trees page, I'm going to refresh it. I have 3 pages that I can choose from that we've created, and there are working links to. So we're in the trees.index page. If I want to go to birds, now I can go to birds because I have given it this relative path that says look for ICT375, PHP template, birds.php. Likewise, because birds and index are in this main PHP template folder, I should be able to click home page and it will bring me to my home page. And from here, because I've now given trees its path all the way from ICT375 to PHP template to the folder trees to index.php, it will take me to that page as well. So that is how important understanding those relative URLs were when we've been working with them in the past, because it needs to make sure that this nav file works wherever you put it within your website. That is all I have to cover on the relative HTML links as it relates to includes.